Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with us tonight. We're going to be checking out another pitch from Bet on Black, but before we do, go ahead and hit that like button and become a subscriber if you're not already subscribed. I would really appreciate it. Today we're going to be going into the fourth episode of the Bet on Black Entrepreneurship series that is featured on Revolt.tv. It's going to be 3 entrepreneurs that come in, make a pitch, and then they will be awarded either first place, which is $20,000, and then they continue on in the series, or they get second place, which is $10,000 and they go home, or third place, $5,000 and they go home. So let's check out this episode.
It's time to get to it. We started with a field of 25 entrepreneurs. 25 became 12. Last week, 2 more were sent home. We're about to meet 3 more entrepreneurs. They say, success is opportunity meets preparation. Well, let's find out who's really ready.
My name's Keenan Davis. I'm the owner and operator of Smooth and Groove, and we make smoothies that make you dance. For me, it's just game time. What will be your approach?
Make sure that you're communicating in a way that the next step is leading to the next step is leading to the next step, not all one step forward at the same time. Just don't let the lights get to you. Focus in on why you're here. I think you're going to do a great job, man.
I don't think about competition because if I do, I'm not thinking about myself. I appreciate it. See you on the other side.
Yes, sir.
I know what I've gone through. I know what I lost. I know what I kept doing. I know the endurance of this actual moment. Oh, how y'all doing?
All right.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Welcome back, man. Welcome
I appreciate it. My name is Keenan Davis. I'm the owner and operator of Smooth and Groove, and we make smoothies that make you dance.
Okay.
We're doing it for the culture, right? All of our smoothies are named after dances. For example, we have the Tootsie Roll, the Electric Slide, the Nay Nay, and the Do It for the Vine. But what separates us from our competitors? We don't sell smoothies. We sell an experience. Just get a smoothie while you're there, right? We even sell turkey burgers, chicken wraps, and Thunder branded apparel. Currently, we have 2 food trucks and 1 storefront. That allows us to drive traffic all over Georgia to our location and work with some of the largest brands in the world. Smoothies are an $8.9 billion industry. With our proven scalable business model, we're ready to take a huge part of that market and do it for the culture. So I got some examples for you guys. I want you guys to try it out. People don't like beats. So what I did was I changed the narrative. Look at you. The next shot that you have in front of you is our Uptown Funk. It's carrots, pineapples, oranges, and coconut. Yeah. The next 3 go back to back. This is like your shots at the bar, dog.
Look at you, big glass of water.
We have ginger. Ginger's good for inflammation. It helps to break down the enzymes in your body. The key lime is what breaks your system down to help get rid of mucus in your body. And the wheatgrass, that shot that you're taking is equivalent to eating 6 salads. Ginger, wheatgrass, lime. You gotta take them all back to back. They rough now.
Okay.
Anybody ever seen Harlem Nights? You remember Sunshine?
I'm gonna need him to incorporate some of the experience that he said he's known for into this whole taste testing. I'm gonna need him to kind of share how he incorporate that. And so, and then something else, he said they're a smoothie. So they do have some wellness shots with just juices. And so that's interesting, and I like this business.
That's what that nene tastes like.
Oh, that's okay. Wait a minute.
I want to give you healthy, but I want to do it in a fun way. I got a green smoothie. It's called the Running Man. The kids love it because they think it's green apple. I will always stay relevant because like anybody else, there's going to always be a new dance to come out every single year. I'm going to make up a new smoothie, and that's going to be the #1 selling smoothie that we have. One thing that I live by my whole entire life, give it away. If it's good, they'll sell it for you. I lost everything. I had 6 stores open. I had to shut down all my stores. But what I didn't do is I didn't quit. I knew that I had something. I moved to Atlanta, and I jumped in my truck. I started working with everybody, from Tyler Perry Studios to everybody, because we can target these kids right now, give them a healthy product right now, and make it fun and exciting for them. They're going to do it forever. Get people healthy without making it hard on them, all right? So now this is personal for me. This is like the Phoenix rising again. This is my second chance to do it again and do it right because I know what I did wrong the first time. There is no smoothie company that has any presence in retail stores. Anything that you think of when it comes to making a smoothie, I want my name on it.
Keon, man, I always love your energy. Always love your energy, man.
It's a great idea. Everything you're doing is innovative. Your approach to the youth and things of that nature. I mean, that's what we need, man.
Can you rewind a little bit and give us some more perspective on how you're prospering today financially with your business?
We do a lot of catering with our food trucks. What I realized was that the more that I work with companies that have budgets, the more that my regular consumer will want to buy from us because it's a brand on brand deal.
Like I love it. I mean, as an entrepreneur, I mean, you have the ups, the downs, you have the hustle, you have the passion. What does this moment mean for you?
So being here right now, it just proves that everything that I've gone through my entire life was not in vain. That means that I was getting to something. I had to go through something to stand here in front of you guys right now to tell that same story.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it.
Great pitch.
All right, you want to take these sandwiches or you good? Yeah, I got it.
You're like,
T-Pain, what
Busting
do
out the Bentley Ben Taylor.
Welcome back to Bet on Black.
My name is Jamaica Thomas, and I am one half of Black Girls Greenhouse in West Oakland, California.
My name is Kalkadan Gabriel Johannes, and I am the other half of Black Girls Greenhouse. Thank you.
So, how do you feel?
It's just important that we convey who we are and how we want people to feel when they leave our place.
Any insight on how to kind of best show who we are without having something like candy?
Giving color to who your audience is, why they seek your space out, right? Still brings people into the experience. And if they can't see themselves, they may see other people that they know that ultimately would see themselves in that space, right?
All right. Thank you. Thank you. We're pretty confident because we always give it our best, and what is for us will be for us.
All right.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Kalkadan Gabriel Johannes. This is my business partner, Jamaica Thomas. We are the co-founders of Black Girls Greenhouse. It is a plant specialty home goods shop and a community space. It's located in West Oakland, California. We are committed to our community and do that by prioritizing healing and celebration. We did that during a time where everything around us was pushing us towards anger and rage and heartbreak. It's a safe place where you get to nurture yourself and others. It's a place where we promote smiles and abundance, a place that you experience and carry with you. Another anchor of our business is financial stability and building wealth. We use this as a form of activism. Currently, to date, we have worked with over 30 Black women-owned businesses. And that is just one way that we tap into financial stability for our community. Education is also another pillar of our business, and we've been fortunate enough to work with the Oakland School Board, and we provide expert plant knowledge and plants to children in elementary schools.
Love it.
Having them witness something grow ignites hope. It's a reflection that if you take care of yourself and you nurture yourself, you too can grow.
Reflections of Black culture and joy can be.
Oh, I just want to pause right there for a minute. That is beautiful. As an adult, I'm just now learning how to get into plants. I'm adding plants into my spaces now. And if I would have had that, training as a young child and be able to grow up in that, that is beautiful. I like what they're doing. So they have plant specialty greenhouse, a place where you could come, and it seems like it's open for you. They said sisterhood, some type of community. So I would like to get more, and I would like for them to address that a little bit more. But the programs that they have, and especially partnering with the schools or whoever they said they partner with to bring that knowledge to the children, I like that. I'm putting down
Seen,
first
felt,
place.
and heard from the moment you walk through our doors. Collectively, we like to call it an absolute vibe. Basically, we make plant shopping sexy.
I want you just to share more of your story.
Okay.
Take us back to August 2020.
So we both were working other jobs. We decided to take a shopping trip, which was subsequently to another plant shop. And it was a beautiful and calming experience. Started having a conversation around, if we did it and if we had a space like this, what would be in there? What would it look like? And 6 weeks later, we opened our door.
6 weeks.
Wow. Sorry, I have to ask, how did you do that in 6 weeks?
We learned really early on, we're both doers. We learned that in the 6 weeks, we're like, oh, this is, you do that too. And then it just came together. We also both have a lot of community in Oakland, so people rallied with us. They were just like, what do you need? We didn't expect for our business to grow so quickly. we were presented with all these opportunities. We needed trucks. We needed to hire additional staff because our brick and mortar was really busy. So that's one area that we were like, we need finances and capital to be able to make that happen and to grow that part of the business.
So how do you accrue the inventory?
Everything is paid for upfront.
Wow.
For all of our vendors. We do not do consignment.
Wow.
It's been really easy to find the business, and it's been a pleasure of ours to pay invoices every week to Black women.
I'm a little emotional because I work for a mass retailer. I work for Target, and we come to spaces like yours to find inspiration and to find businesses that we can actually bring in and scale into mass. So your business is so important. Like, you two are doing the Lord's work for the culture more than anything. And I just thank you for the work that you do.
Well, this is really beautiful, and it has been an emotional thing to watch. So it's really beautiful. I'm so happy for you all.
Well, thank you guys for having us, and thank you for the
Awesome.
consideration.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And speaking with their coach before they walked into the room, they asked him how can they convey their experience without having a tangible product. And the way that they just explained the experience, it's giving me just kind of like goosebumps because it's dope. Like, I like it, and they did a phenomenal job at putting us into that experience, even from the little information that I got.
But that, I mean, it's just a testament to what can happen when you utilize 24 hours in a day.
Welcome back to Bet on Black. I can't emphasize enough how important an opportunity like this is. If you've ever had a dream to get your idea in front of the right people, then you can relate to how brave these men and women must feel. All right, y'all, let's meet one more entrepreneur for the night.
I'm really happy to be part of the top 12. I was really hoping to get that call back, and I did.
How you been feeling? Have you been taking this moment in yet?
Selected as one of the 12 is a special thing.
How else have you been preparing for the pitch?
I'm trying to make sure that I don't sound too robotic because this is a really special company, and I want the authenticity that was used to create the company and the brand to come across in the pitch.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Yeah, go do your thing, knock them out.
Yeah, I put over $50,000 of my own money into this business, so to get $200,000 to work with and continue, moving the Podpow vision forward.
I love how
would
he
be awesome.
jogging
Welcome
on
back.
up in
Good to be
there.
here.
I
Thank
love
you.
that.
My name is Aaron Woods, and I'm the founder and CEO of Podpow. We help podcast teams plan, publish, and promote their show all in one place. 3 years ago, my beautiful wife, Tanya, started her first podcast, and she got into it thinking it would be relatively easy and simple, but she quickly found out it's more demanding than it looks. She was feeling very overwhelmed and bogged down, and her joy and confidence was fading due to the burden of podcast management. But I couldn't help but think the entire time, there's got to be a better way. I talked to over 200 podcasters, and they validated the fact that they too are struggling with podcast management. And that's why most podcasters quit before episode 6. But the reality is that you need to be able to produce at least 100 episodes in order to be successful at podcasting at a minimum. I created Podpow to make podcasters instantly more organized and more efficient. We offer episode planning, team collaboration, hosting and distribution to all of the networks out there. We're quickly becoming the app to build podcast content at scale. As you see here, there's multiple podcasts. So on a single account, you can actually manage up to 10 podcasts. Each one of these cards represents another episode. It shows you exactly what phase it's in, whether it's in work, complete, or publish. If you go down into a card, you can see here that this is where you manage the very intricate details of that episode. Everything from whether you invited that guest, scheduled the interview, you can upload your recordings here, your show notes go here, you can set up an audio review here as well, and then they can download the file, replace it, all of that in one place. No more emailing, no more bunch of different apps just to manage something so simple. As the first Black-owned podcast startup, we're doing our part to also make an impact in the community and amplify Black voices, celebrate podcasters of color. We partner with Hennessy, actually, to host over 250 Black and brown podcasters. We've received grants from Google as well as Hennessy based on the strides that we're making as a Black-owned business. I'm really excited to help millions more people share their voice and get their message out to the world. So who's ready to join us in becoming a podcaster's best friend?
Yeah. You're literally upstairs in my dressing room trying to figure out how to figure this out.
Yeah, it's a real problem.
This is available right now?
It's available right now. People are using it.
Dude, I'm about to download this today.
Where are you coming from? You mentioned you have a full-time job still. You're Tanya's husband, but where did you get this skill set?
I got my degree in structural engineering. but I've been a problem solver from the beginning. And at the end of the day, this comes down to solving problems. I have 4 children. My oldest, my son Elijah, he's on the autism spectrum. It was my job, as that provider, to find a way to get him what he needed. So I actually left the career that I, spent 8 years getting degrees in and all that. During that time is when I got inspired for this idea for Podpow.
I came to a point in my career where I was kind of just in a downward spiral, not really feeling what I was doing. I had my youngest son, and he's autistic. I got up and was like, let me make sure he's going to be good for life. And it just inspired this.
I didn't know that, and that has pushed me in more ways than one, and I'm so grateful for it. It's a blessing. He's doing great now, but there's challenges every day.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what's made me into the man that I am, is my family.
You see this being a membership platform?
Right now, we've actually created it to where people can just jump right in for free, because we don't want to hold anybody back from sharing their voice. I mean, how many people have you talked to who say, I want to start one, or thinking about starting one? And so we
about starting one.
Why do you think the industry hasn't done this yet?
A lot of people didn't believe that podcasting would be as big as it's becoming. And companies like Facebook they're now a podcast distribution platform. So I think that people just didn't predict that audio would take off in this way, and that's why you didn't see something like this get created in this industry, in this space.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate your time, man.
Thank you.
This is great.
Thanks for letting me run in here. I'm not going to run out. I'm going to walk out because
you can stroll out now. You good. Yeah.
Solid job you had going on.
Good pick.
Okay. We got to make a decision now.
I would like to share mine before I hear what they have to say. I just like my initial reaction. So three businesses. We had the smoothie guy who has one location. He said he has one brick and mortar, and then 2 trucks, 2 food or smoothie trucks. He really sounded like he had a well-oiled machine. He had plans for when he associated his smoothies. The names of his smoothies were dance names. And so he already kind of know that when a new dance come out and it start, going viral, he gonna come up with another smoothie. And so he's thinking, ahead, and how he's going to continue to crank out new smoothies and make it an experience. That was his catch. He said it's not just coming up and getting a smoothie, but it's an experience, and that's what his customers like. So I like that. The Black Girl Greenhouse plant specialty, I love that. Just the idea, the concepts, what they're doing with their space is beautiful. I really think that they should get first place. So I'm gonna write them down for first place on my end. And then the Podpow, that's going to be very useful, because even now, I'm in podcast groups where you have a different tool for everything. To have everything in one platform, that's going to be huge, and I will go and check it out tonight. But I think he should get second place. And then the smoothie, I will put him in for third place. They were all real good. They all kind of had a plan. They came in with their confidence and they shared their pitch. And it was all good. But those are my picks for the results. Let's see what the judges say.
Podpow. Even how it started, where he's just like, I just want to help my wife, and to take it that far, and to build this app, do you think it's a business that grows that kind of advertising?
I think it can, and it will. I don't think he did a good job of speaking to his intentions and his next steps. It's clear that he's done some groundwork already. He already partnered with Hennessy. I just think if we're looking at his pitch, he didn't exactly explain what he's doing and what he's going to do.
He's a tech company, and then you got 2 brick and mortar type ones, right? Because then we had Smooth Brew come in with all the vibes.
Oh boy.
All the ginger.
All the ginger. Real clear.
The juice, the sandwiches, everything was delicious.
He's a real entrepreneur.
Yeah, see him coming from the bottom, hit the top, 6 stores, go back down to the bottom, come back here. You know what I'm saying?
He's making kids healthy.
I forgot that about the smoothie guy. He did say that he felt he was in it. He had 6 locations, and he failed and got back up and started again. I love that too. That's an entrepreneur, because
that's the thing about that, though. He didn't really provide the green shots and all of that. He gave us that, but it sounded like the smoothies were his bread and butter. He said he's partnering with schools.
Yeah.
There's so much more there in terms of the investments that you can be making and the education. And he didn't touch on that. He gave us the vibes that he said he was going to and the experience, but I wanted to hear more about what that looks like and means in action with the kids.
Yeah.
Black Girls Greenhouse is that, aside from, them promoting just like having plants and living a healthy lifestyle, it's like they're making space for other Black creators.
But does it scale?
Well, the thing is, the reach is almost immeasurable in that, as they're buying inventory and giving opportunity.
Yeah, and they're bringing in other scalable businesses, so in turn, their business scales damn near automatically.
Yep. And you know what else they have? Loyalty.
Yeah.
They have these businesses, they have community, they have this opportunity that they provide to people.
We're talking about the most scalable business, though. Podpow. Fastest growing industry is
It's going to be the
podcast.
fastest growing, but definitely the most replicated.
Maybe we give them a chance.
I think we made a decision. Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
I think so.
Let's bring them out.
Oh, God.
You guys, this was incredible.
Yeah,
I mean, you
was.
did not make it easy on us. This is
Everybody
tough,
was
guys.
good.
So the good news is everybody's going home with some money. Bad news is there can only be one winner. Coming in third, going home with $5,000. Smooth groove. Keon, congratulations, brother.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Keep going, man. We love the resilience. We love what you're doing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man. Best of luck to you. So there's two.
Woo.
We got a tech giant in the making. We have an experience that the world has never seen before. So going home with $10,000. Podpow. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
They deserve it.
Ladies,
I love
so
their
not only did
confidence.
you win, you got $20,000.
Yeah.
And you're moving on to the finale for a chance at $200,000.
Solid 220 right there. Solid 220.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
Sounds very good.
Black Girls Greenhouse.
It sounds like
Congratulations. How does it feel?
everything that you guys said is just such important information for us to be able to hear, and something that we can definitely apply. And it feels good because there's so many other businesses that we'll be able to help, and for us that was kind of like the biggest thing. So thank you.
Absolutely.
We exit. We cry. We're gonna crip walk on the way out.
Well, I am excited for all three entrepreneurs and companies. And it came down to, like I said the Black Girls Greenhouse Plant Specialty first place, Podpow second place, and then third place with the smoothies. So I'm glad I was vibing with the judges on that level because all of them were good. And I'm going to need somebody in the Chicagoland area to do this plant specialty store because I would love to do it. I'm just now learning about plants, and I would love a place where I could just come and not really have to go to Home Depot. Of course, I've went to places and shop for plants, but I think their place, how they explain it, I would rather be there. So I am excited for all three entrepreneurs, and so happy that Black Girls Greenhouse Plant Specialty moves on to the finale. I'll be looking forward to seeing them and see what they do. But thank you so much for sticking around until the end. I really appreciate it. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and become a subscriber, and make sure you check us out for the next episode.